I'm Pip Waller. This is Being Human. And today I'm going to do a shameless plug for my new book, which is coming out the 25th of April. This is it, Touched by Nature, Plant, Spirit, Medicine Journeys. I wrote this with a very dear friend and an esteemed colleague, Lucy Wells, who lives near Ludlow in Shropshire. And it was an absolute joy to write, and I hope it'll be a joy to read. It's got a lot of stories from many, many people, so thanks to all our contributors, and really I'm so proud of it, and I'm so delighted when I read it. Even having written it, when I read it I think, wow, this is a great book. So Plant, Spirit, Medicine is this, what is it really? I mean, it's so difficult to talk about something that doesn't have like the paradigms of our world that we live in are like worlds away, or like on another planet really. But somehow we need to explain it or present it or give it enough of a flavour of the mystery that it is, that people will know about it. And that was what was behind our wanting to gather together these so many stories. And I'm just going to read a little bit out. I'm not going to do too long a plug, but I've just opened it at random, and this is a chapter about receiving the medicine, called Receiving the Medicine, and the heading is What Ails Us. If we look at the way we're living through the lens of the cycle of the seasons, it isn't hard to see how far from a natural approach we have come. We are now mostly living in urban or otherwise compromised environments, where it might feel very difficult to know what is happening in the world of nature, let alone return to it. But however much our lives may be enveloped in concrete, tarmac, money and consumption, we are still living under a sky and standing on the earth, with sunlight falling and growing, moon and stars appearing out of darkness in patterns beyond our ken. We may remain subject to disease, however much we cut, reduce, analyse, colonise, name, measure or develop the science of rockets or artificial intelligence. We are born and we die. The simplicity of this orientation could be criticised in our supposedly highly evolved world, but within simplicity is the elegance of complexity unravelled. Nothing could be more complex than nature's limitless creative possibilities, and still the plant spirits are simply offering us their help. Perhaps what is really making us sick is that we have forgotten our place in the grand scheme. We've been so busy grabbing and competing. As the poet Wordsworth wrote in the 19th century, getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. That's one little taste. Let's see. Oh, there's also pictures. This is a picture from Parkinson's Herbarium of the herb motherwort. And this is in a chapter about called by the plants. So the first plant I ever heard talk to me was motherwort, Leonora's cardiacus. As a herbalist, I was learning to ID plants in the wild. One of the plants that I'd always wanted to meet was motherwort. I went out to look for some. I was in a huge park in Toronto. I didn't know where to find her. So I stood at the entrance and I called, "I'd love to meet you." And I was literally guided a really long, twisty-turny way through the forest, and then I came to a patch of her. I was blown away. That was my first foray to plants actually speaking to me and guiding me. And that's from a very lovely herbalist and plant spirit medicine healer, Monica Gent, who is from Canada. I think that's enough really. Plant Spirit Medicine Journeys, Touched by Nature, by Pip Waller and Lucy Wells. You can pre-order it. I think it will probably be on your way soon. I just got this in my hands yesterday. The official date is 25th of April. And we're actually having a book launch in Watkins Bookshop in London. So if you fancy coming to that and you're able to get to London, then message me or give me a call or something, and I'll send you the link to how to say you want to go, because they want a kind of rough idea of numbers. I'm Pip Waller. This is Being Human, Plant Spirit Medicine.